Hi, welcome to episode 201 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. Today, I'm going to be talking about why you should just do things if you want and you don't need to have like a big grand reason for it. So, kind of related to one of the very first episodes, I spoke about how you're allowed to change your mind if you want. Like today, you can decide you want to do something and then you try it out, and in 2 weeks, you don't want to do it anymore. Or, like in the episode with Mariam, where she talked about how she wanted to, she's been in marketing for a while and now she doesn't want to do that anymore. She wants to go and do psychotherapy, which is something that she's always wanted to do. So, this is in a somewhat similar vein. It's like you can just do things that you want to. Again, within reason and like legality and morality and ethicality and all of those kinds of things. But I'm speaking like given all those things are given, right? It's like as long as it's ethical, morally right, and legal, you can do anything you want, really. Like everybody keeps asking me, why are you doing this daily podcast? Or why are you learning Python? Or why are you doing this? And I just want to, I feel like I don't have any big reason as to why I'm doing this. If you ask me, if you really press me on it, I could come up with some really lofty sounding reasons and serious sounding reasons, like, oh wow, that is such a serious person. If I give you those answers, I could come up with something. And I probably have given people some of these answers before. Like, I really feel like it's a thing to challenge myself, blah blah blah, whatever. But to be honest, the reason why I'm doing this daily podcast is because I woke up one morning and I felt like I should do a daily podcast. I wanted to do something, and so I did it. Sometimes there's no like earth shattering, profound, great big reason for doing something. Sometimes it's just a feeling that you have that this is something that you want to do, and that's fine. Maybe in future, if you look back, you can see like, oh, great things are doing that thing that you randomly felt like doing turned out to be good for you in many ways than you ever imagined. But in the moment, it's just because you felt like all my writing on the internet that I was doing since I was 11, 12 years old, there was no grand big reason like, oh, I want to make friends necessarily, or I want to build a portfolio or get jobs or whatever. It was just I wanted to write on it. I was bored. I was a bored teenager. Maybe not bored, or like I just felt like is sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes in the moment you feel like it's not that deep, but maybe in future there's some deeper thing reveals itself. But really, just if you just feel like doing something, don't question things too much. Just do it. Why am I learning Python? Why am I doing that? In my day-to-day work, I don't use Python. I don't know if I want to go into a job that requires me to use Python. But at the beginning of the year, I was just like, I would like to learn Python. I've been talking about this. Like I did some Python courses like a long time ago, and people are talking about Python, and I want to do it. And so that's what I decided to do. Again, I could come up with really, really good reasons relating to my career and the future of work and blah 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 as to why I'm learning Python, but I just felt like doing it. Nothing really deep there. The only thing that I'm really like, for example, is like learning Dutch. Now that is something that I really like. There's a purpose behind it. This is the plan, this is the goal, this is why I'm learning Dutch right now and at this intensity and all of those things. And that's also great. And you could also argue that even with like this daily podcast and the learning Python, for example, I may just be feeling like I just wanted to do it, but there may be other reasons, like an accumulation of inputs that I've gathered from different kinds of sources and different kinds of things, and my subconscious or unconscious mind has connected all those things together and pushed up this idea that I should learn Python, or I should do this daily podcast or whatever. You can go into all of that if you want to, and maybe there might be some truth to it, that there might be reasons like that are below my conscious mind, that beneath my conscious mind, that are driving this daily podcast and learning Python projects that I'm doing right now. And that's fine. But for the purposes of this particular episode and purposes of what I'm saying right now, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I just felt like doing it. The thing that drove that feeling is not really the point right now. It's just I felt like, and so I did it. And yeah, so like again, within reason, within the boundaries of what is morally and ethically right? If you feel the nudge, prompt, desire to do something, just do it. If you can, like, just go ahead and do it. And if you want to change your mind somewhere along the line, like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to do this. It's not really vibing with me. I don't really know the purpose of why I'm doing this, and I really don't feel like devoting any more energy into this anymore. Then feel free to stop. Nobody's going to beat you. It's your life. And this also goes for the quote unquote not serious things, like you want to suddenly start knitting, go ahead. You want to start sewing, go ahead. Whatever it is you want to do, it could be a hobby. It doesn't matter. I just woke up one day last year, maybe 2 years ago, and just started baking. Like for no reason. I just felt like. So again, like feel free, explore, do things, try new things, just do whatever you want to do. Don't be bound by the idea that everything has to have some big why and be vision and mission driven and be serious and whatever. Just do things because you enjoy them, because you want to try something new, whatever. It doesn't have to be deep. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.